Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy this one. It's gonna be a little bit of a long video, so hope you don't mind that, but enjoy the video. So I found these glue gels on Amazon. The set did come with 3 gels. They are 15 milliliters, and I will leave the links to the glue gel, also these tips that I'm going to show you right now, and then after that I'm going to show you some foils that I got. So I will be leaving the links to those products in the description below, so make sure to check that out if you are interested. So in the Amazon description, it does say that this glue gel is a 2-in-1 base coat and nail glue gel. I already said that they are 15 milliliter bottles, and they do bring 3 in the kit. Also, it does say that it's gentle and harmless, no bubbles or lift up, strong and flex fit. Sorry, my heat just popped on. And this product should last for at least 21 days, if not more. Tips here, these tips are 3XL, but I think I am going to look into getting either 4 or 5XL just to have a little bit more kind of playing area to design, surface area I should say. And so I tried using the pinky size, with my, inserting it in my silicone hand, but I don't know how you guys are getting your tips to kind of stay put so that you can file when you're practicing on your silicone hand. Please please leave me some advice down below, because I'd love to know what you girls are doing to have your tips not move on your silicone hand. I have tried glue, I tried sticky tabs, now I'm trying 3XL because I heard to get bigger tips is what a few people said, but I'm doing that and it's still not working, so I'm not sure what to do. So any help would be great. Alright, so I am going to be leaving these foils, glue, and everything that you see in the video down in the description below. I probably will say that a few times throughout the video just because I want to remind you guys. So please be sure to check the links in the description box if you're interested in anything in this video, So really quickly, I am loving all of these foils. I only got swatch. I only got to swatch a few foils with you guys in this video, but if you'd like for me to swatch more, then I will. I am planning on doing more kind of foil videos, more nail art videos, so that is my plan. I am planning on doing that. I forgot what I was going to say. And hopefully I'll remember. But this foil here is my favorite foil out of the pack. This foil here is why I got these foils. I know that sounds a little silly, but I really, really wanted to get kind of like a Lisa Frank inspired, kind of foil. And this really, really reminded me of Lisa Frank. So I am going to be trying to do some sort of Lisa Frank design or set, I should say, on me at some point. But I really, really love this foil, and I should have swatched it, but we will play along with, or we will play with more of these foils very, very soon, because I did say that I wanted to do some more design and foil videos with you guys, and stamping also. I want to get back into stamping videos because I know you guys like stamping videos as well. So yeah, it is probably going to be a busy spring and summer season coming up. So again, I'm going to leave the links down below, so make sure to check that out. I need to see what I'm going to do with these tips. I think I'm just going to make sets with them because they are far too long for me. I can't wear 3XL, ladies. Maybe if I was going on a trip or for pictures or something like that, but for work, I can't do it. can't do it. Not that I'm not allowed to, but I can't function. There's no way, not with the line of work that I do. By the way, why are foils so hard to get back in the container? Why? That's why I love the little, I want to see, maybe because now I have a growing collection of foils. I want to see if I can get some sort of photo, I can talk today, photo album, or something. I need to figure out something because, or the other way I like to store them is in those little bottles, and I will show you what that looks like in a little bit because I have so many of them. You'll see the little containers that I'm talking about. So that's the way that I love to store those, but I don't have enough of those. I'm wondering if maybe I can buy a bunch of them empty on Amazon and just store them that way, or just do like a photo album type idea. So I'm gonna figure that out. Here we are going to be swatching some of these foils. I'm not going to be able to swatch all of them for you, but just a few today, so I hope you don't mind that. I have already added the base color to my swatch sticks, and also I have added the glue gel. A very thin layer should be added, as thin as possible. You don't want to put this glue gel on thick. I rushed, and there were probably some spots because I was excited to do this video. There were probably some spots were a little thicker than, than others. So that's why I ended up getting an effect with a few of these swatches, and you will see that in just a few minutes. After you see all the swatches, please let me know in the description below, or not in the description, in the comment box. In the comment section, let me know which one you like the best. I definitely will have a best or a favorite by the end of the video, and I will let you know which one that is. So these are my favorite types of foils. The really, really thin foils. As you can see, look how that kind of just suctions to the nail. It's almost like a suction. You have to have a really good glue gel, and not only that, it needs to be cured for the time directed on the bottle or instructions. You have to listen to that. Sometimes if you over cure, you will not get it to stick, and I think that that's where people, or a lot of people, run into some problems because they can't get it to transfer. Now it depends what kind of design you're doing. If you're kind of taking the foil and kind of doing like patches all over the place, you like taking it and like pat 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 all over the place, that's different. But if you're trying to do a full nail like this, full nails are more difficult than maybe just like a French or half a nail, or something like that. So I'm gonna show you here what I do, and I'm gonna tell you a little secret that the fingers are the best way to do this. Now on a client's, sorry guys, oh my goodness, I didn't realize that my phone is dying. Sorry. I need to go plug up my phone. I will talk to you guys soon. I'm not gonna go now. I'm going to finish this video, and then I will plug up my phone, but I don't want that. My phone is like, hello, your battery is about to die. So yeah, guys, I love foils. I love finding different types of foils from different companies. But definitely if you use these tricks that I will show you, or that I am showing you, and use this glue gel, this is the best glue gel that I have found to work great for me. So the other foil glues I'm kind of working with to see which ones work for me the best, but this has been the best glue gel for me. And so much my favorite that I bought 2 more bottles. So I recommend getting a bottle or two and just practice with it. It's actually a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. So practice makes progress. But I would say use what's best for you. If your fingers are the best way, if a silicone tool is the best way, do what works for you. So this is the effect that I was talking about. I don't even know if I had mentioned it, but there is an effect that is going on that I actually think gives the design some really cool dimension. It just looks so cool. I think that the way this was a total mistake, but I do think that the way that it came out was really beautiful. The foil couldn't really get to the insides because there was no gel in there. Plus it bubbled up. So that was me. That was completely my mistake. It's not the glue gel's mistake. It's not the foil's mistake. It's definitely user error. You have to put that glue gel in very thin layers. And I was in a rush to do this video. I was very excited to do this video. And I must have had a couple spots that it was a little bit thicker than other spots. So please make sure that you try to put this glue gel as thin as possible. And not because I just want to tell you that, but because that's how these glue gels work. They do not work if it's too thick. They just won't transfer correctly. But I do kind of like the effect that the gold foil gave. Also, same thing with this silver one. You'll see in just a second that it does the same exact thing, but I love it. And the great thing with foils is if you miss a spot, you skip a spot, you didn't really get the glue gel on there correctly or even, or, um, you know, you will be able to put the foil right back on or even add a little bit more glue gel, cure it, and slap that foil right back on, and you should be able to fix it. Guys, really though, your fingers are your best tools. Believe you me. Believe me when I'm telling you this, your fingers are your best tools. Please try to use your fingers because for some reason you can smooth the foil right on out. And then you can use the silicone tool for the edges. So that's just my opinion. I love using my fingers when I use the foils. Look how beautiful that is. Come on. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. How beautiful would that be for like New Year's Eve or a birthday? That would be gorgeous. Please let me know what your favorite swatch is by the end of the video. If you can, I'd love to know. I'm really curious. And maybe let's go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or however many we did. And if your number one was your favorite, if number two was your favorite, or number three was your favorite, I'd love to hear. So let me know. Look how beautiful these are side by side. I love them. So beautiful. I love the way gold and silver look beside each other. Really, really vintage looking. I'm getting like vintage vibe with those designs. Really beautiful. This foil here reminds me of a seashell. Why? I have no idea. But seashell comes to mind, a shell. I'm really not sure why, but this one is absolutely stunning. It is so pretty. Wait till you see the swatch. So if you noticed, I started from the top of the nail and I worked my way down, and now I'm working on the sides, and then I will move up towards the cuticle. That is how I do it. You want to make sure that there are no wrinkles, unless you want wrinkles in your foil. Try your best to not get wrinkles in your foil, although you can pick it up slightly and put it back down again. I'll maybe someday show you how to do that, but try to use your fingers and start. That's why I add the foil like that, because I want to start at the top and move towards the bottom. Work your way down and just smooth it from the top to the bottom. I'm not telling you that's how you have to do it. That's just how I do it. That's how I've been doing it. And that's what's easiest and what works for me. So once again, you do what works for you. I was thinking, because I have so many foils, that I want to try to find a different organization for my foils. So I thought of maybe a photo album type style. I'm not really sure like how else to kind of have them all together. I don't know. I can't think of another way to organize them. So I'm thinking a photo album might be the best bet. I'm gonna work on that, so I'll let you guys know. If ever you miss a spot, which there was a spot right in the center, again, just because same thing happened. We applied the gel not as thin as we should have, so there were spots that didn't take. But right here where I'm gonna fix right now, that can get fixed right up. And you know what, if it doesn't transfer back onto it, that's okay. Just add a little bit of glue gel to that spot, cure it, and then add the foil right back onto it, and boom, you have a fixed little patch, and you don't have to worry about it. Same thing over here. Again, if it doesn't work, that just means that it's dry and it needs more gel. So just add just a little bit. Like I said, cure and add the foil again, and it should be good as new, like if nothing ever happened. And hey, remember, if specifically you are doing a full nail, or even if you're doing half a nail, or a different design on the nail with the foil, you can always add glitter, rhinestones, charms, nail art. You can do some line art. You can do so many things. You don't even have to worry about the foils being 100%. They really, really do not have to, because you can also add some nail art on top of it. Plus, remember, you are going to be adding a top coat, and also that's why I like adding a base color under the foil for that reason. Like if you're using a blue foil, add a blue base coat. If you're using a red foil, maybe add a red base coat, just because if you miss a spot with the base color, you won't really be able to tell. So those are just some tips and tricks. This foil is really, really beautiful. My boyfriend said it looks like a raindrop, and I definitely agree with him. It is so pretty. This foil, so pretty. Like I said, remember, add a base coat so that it can help you just in case it doesn't transfer 100%. And like I said, even if it doesn't, you can go back, add some more glue gel, or sometimes the foil or the base coat might still be a little bit sticky with the glue on top of it, so you might be able to get away with just adding the foil right back on top. And again, if it doesn't work and it's dried already, please just go back and add a little bit of glue. Like I said, cure it, come back and add the foil right back to that spot, and you should be okay. I like to use the silicone tool in the spots that my fingers can't really get, which is this little spot right in here. That's where the silicone tool works really good. As you can see, I'm pinning it down with my nail and then using the silicone tool to kind of smooth and press down again in those corners. So on a real nail or a natural nail, that would be like the cuticle area. And the cuticle area, I feel like, is kind of the hardest, one of the hardest places to kind of get it to adhere. But look how beautiful. And yes, we got a little bit of that effect, just a tiny bit on one of the sides, but that's okay. It's just a swatch. I just wanted you guys to get a gist of what I was doing. And as you can see here, I went right back in and matched the silver to the silver part, rubbing it right back in that area where it was missing, and you should be okay. And again, if it doesn't work, that's all right. You can go back and add some more glue gel. You should be 100% okay. But again, remember, we're getting a little bit of that effect because we didn't add the glue gel as thin as possible. So be sure to add the glue gel very, very thin. Thin as possible without skipping any spaces, because if you skip any spaces, the foil will not transfer there. The foil's only gonna stick to where you add the glue gel. Just to give you guys a heads up, and there might be a possibility that you could get a little bit to transfer on the part that you didn't want, but that's okay, because you can just take like a little Q-tip, or you can take like a little micro swab, and you can just take some alcohol and just clean it up real quick. It removes really easy, and maybe I'll do a video on that sometime too, to show you guys that it's really easy to take off the foil gel from an area that you don't want it on. Not the foil gel, but just the foil. If there's an area that you got the foil that you didn't want it, then it's easy to remove. This is my favorite foil out of the swatches that we did today. Look how stunning it is. It is beautiful, and I love the transfer. The transfer was beautiful. Look at that. Almost 100% perfect. Beautiful. That's definitely my favorite. I believe there are 2 more swatches that we're going to do for this video. I know this video has been long enough, and I apologize. I know sometimes you guys like longer videos. I know some people don't like long videos, but this is like foil 101, okay? I'm trying to help you guys out. So hopefully you have enjoyed this video so far. If you have not, please subscribe down below so we can stay connected. Turn on your post notifications so you can be notified. I'm tired. So you can be notified every time I upload so you don't miss one. Like this video, please. It'll help me out a lot. Of course, if you liked it. And that will help me a lot. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys for always supporting, coming by, commenting, showing love. It is always appreciated. I really love you guys. So thank you. This foil is probably my second favorite foil. I do love the kind of galaxy style vibe foils that I got. I can't wait to swatch them all. I can't wait to try different designs and add charms and gems. This is really going to be a fun summer and spring. Now, I love that this happened because I was trying to get my foil to stick on so that I can cut it like I have been doing most of the other swatches. So what I'm trying to do here is line up the foil again with that little spot, although you didn't really have to. If you wanted to kind of take the foil and do little patches, that's completely fine. It's up to you how you want to do, you know, your design. Really, with nail art, sky is the limit. And maybe not. You know, maybe they're endless. I do believe that the possibilities are definitely endless with nail art. So you can do so many things. Let me know if you have ever struggled with foils, if you love foils, if you've never even heard about foils. Let me know down below what your experience has been with foils. I'd love to know. I'm really curious. Did you see there how the foil wasn't really sticking? That's because it's already dry, but I'm still steady trying to add the foil and, you know, to see if it will transfer. But it's okay because we can just, once again, add a little bit of glue to the spot that is, you know, that we missed, or that didn't transfer. Not that we missed, that we didn't or that it didn't transfer on or to, and cure it, and then go back and add the foil right back on top of it, and it should be good as new. See, that's what I'm trying to show you right there. It's okay. You can just add some more glue, and the camera's gonna focus in a second, and you can see that spot right in the center where it's missing. Go ahead and add a little bit more of that glue, cure it, and add that foil back on. We have just one more swatch for today. Thank you guys so much for holding on. And we're going to, I wanted to show you that you don't have to do a full nail. You can do a section or a piece or half of the nail. So I'm going to show you right here. I only added the glue to the black part. And so just in a minute, you'll see exactly what I mean about you don't have to do a full nail. Look at that. I ripped it right off. Sometimes you don't want to be that quick, but you just want to make sure that I could have rubbed a little bit more towards the bottom. You see that there? Guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.